Hello, Tom Kosnick, founding partner of the Vices Group, here with Amelia Nickerson, CEO of First Step Staffing. Amelia, welcome.
Thank you, Tom. Thanks for having me.
Hey, Amelia, tell us about First Step Staffing and the fact that it's a mission-driven organization.
Sure. So, First Step Staffing is slightly unique in the staffing sector. We are a nonprofit, so we're a registered 501c3 staffing agency. We focus on employment for men and women who are homeless, veterans, and returning citizens as a way to connect them with income so that they can sustain housing. So, that's really what our focus is on. We're using essentially the existing economic driven demand of staffing and using it for good to make social change in the communities where we operate.
Oh, that's fantastic. Hey, Amelia, I know that we have only known each other for 6 or 9 months now, but I've just been so impressed with your professionalism and your commitment to the organization, your ability to reach out to those around you to help grow and make positive change with First Step. Tell me about your motivation to work for a mission-driven organization.
Absolutely. So most of my background has really been in the nonprofit sector. So everything from working in the arts to working with some educational groups, and found myself at First Step really attracted by a few different things. One, I've always been attracted to the good work that the nonprofits in our communities do. But First Step was fairly unique in this space as well, and not just unique as a staffing agency, but unique in nonprofit. We really have a business focus that allows us to do social change. So First Step at this point is about 95% self-sustaining with earned revenue, which is virtually unheard of in the land of nonprofits and especially in the land of social services and the homelessness space. So that was pretty impressive to look at. We also have a fairly unique growth model. So since First Step opened in 2007 in Atlanta, we've expanded into 6 different states and are operating at a level that'll see us be about 60 million in revenue this year, which is a big jump from startup days, which was about 2 million in revenue back in 2007. So a national perspective on how you can make a greater impact in the world was really attractive. So I'm enjoying it. I've learned a lot from you and others in the staffing industry, because First Step is definitely now at a place where we can compete on a national scale and really take this into new markets. So I've enjoyed learning from those that know the last few months.
It's been nice having you with us. And you and I briefly talked about listening to the inner voice. What piece of wisdom would you like to leave with our listeners today?
I think for me, the biggest thing has been the focus on being a lifelong learner, because when I came to First Step, I knew very little about the staffing industry, about workforce development, and even only kind of surface level on homelessness services. I knew how to run a really good nonprofit and how to do fundraising. So I think the way that I've been able to grow and that First Step has grown, quite honestly, is that lifelong learner, recognizing it's okay not have all the answers, especially right now in a world that is very uncertain, where nobody seems to have all of the answers, and to really let go of that ego that maybe some leaders have, and to know that it's okay to reach out and ask for support and to build that network around you. So lifelong learner, and keep reaching out to those and building your network. Those are my biggest takeaways.
Love it. I love it. Amelia Nickerson, CEO, First Step Staffing. Thank you, Amelia.
Thank you so much.